The Cowboys beat the Cincinnati Bengals in week 2 with a Brett Maher 50-yard field goal, 20-17.
Down the field, Lamb, 10, 5, victory! Touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott. How about the rookie Micah Parsons? What a play!
Defense wins championships, but the Super Bowl is won by the quarterback.
Yes, that's right. The Dallas Cowboys won this game, and I am in disbelief. I think like a lot of people, and I think if you are one of those fans, including myself, that predicted the Cowboys would struggle against the Cincinnati Bengals, I just want to be the first to say that's okay, because this organization, this franchise, in moments where their starting quarterback has gone down and we've had a backup quarterback, history, statistics have told us that the Cowboys are never favored in those matchups, especially if you're going up against a team that was as good as the Cincinnati Bengals last year, being in the Super Bowl and being the AFC champions that they were. But wow, what a game. The only thing that comes into mind at this moment is hell of a win, big time win that this locker room needed. This locker room, if we want any chance at being competitive and staying in the NFC East and being in the division race, this is a win that you need to put in your pocket. One that just can get these guys together and show them that the squad that we have, it is good enough to get a W against a team like the Bengals. But, just a heck of a win. I'm proud of the coaching job from Mike McCarthy. Okay, this guy has been under a lot of heat. I've said some heat. I've thrown some heat his way for the penalties that showed up again. We'll talk about that later. But the way he got his guys ready for this game and the way they shot out of the cannon to start the game really won us the game, because the offense came out 14 points, 2 straight drives. They looked really good. And the defense, a huge, great job, and kudos to Dan Quinn for keeping this season alive. This defense is no doubt ready to make a championship run. This defense has done nothing but kept us in this game, kept us in these games for the past 2 weeks. You look at the stats, both weeks we have held Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to 19 points below 20, and you've held Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals, previously AFC champions who were in the Super Bowl, to 17 points. And you're telling your offense, hey, if you can go out there and score 20 points, you give us a very, very good chance at winning this game. The defense is here. It is ready. I've been saying it. I said it before the season started. This defense is going to give us a lot of opportunities to win this game, and they did today. Granted, they had a rough drive towards the end of the game. Joe Burrow did what he did and got the ball to Jamar Chase, just a really tough drive, and they got beat out that way, but they were able to give us a chance at the end of the game, especially with the terrific tackle by Trayvon Diggs. No interception, but when your cornerback can lower his shoulder pad and drive a tackle in the ground and make a play of the game like that defensively, you have yourself a stud, and we have a stud in Michael Parsons as well. But let's talk about this offense. This offense is a huge question mark, even though they scored 14 points. I still have my reservations about Kellen Moore, because you look at those 2 drives in any offensive game plan, and you talk to any offensive head coach, offensive coordinator, or head coach, you look at those first couple of drives, those are almost always scripted because you want to establish something. There is a huge issue with the Dallas Cowboys offense and its inability to make adjustments within the game. The Cowboys scripted very well, and they knew what to expect, and they got what they wanted offensively and defensively. But after those 2 drives, they did nothing. They did zilch. There was no adjustments, and there were questionable play calls until Cooper Rush was able to will this team to a win in that final drive. Noah Brown is your leading receiver. I think he was. I got to look at the stats again, but I think Noah Brown was the leading receiver in yards. Obviously, you want CeeDee Lamb to make those, but CeeDee Lamb came up big in the final moments. He was a little bit absent for most of the game, but he came up big at the end of this game and made some big-time grabs that really got us in field goal range to make that kick. And welcome back, Brett Maher. As of right now, you are 100% kicker. You have not missed. You are Mr. Perfect. We should just throw you in the Hall of Fame right now. He has come back after being cut by the Dallas Cowboys a few seasons ago, and he's made a big kick. And also, the other thing that I'm thinking about here, too, is really funny, is we're kind of mirroring what happened last year. First game, Sunday Night Football, we lose to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and in the second week, we capitalize and we win with the last-second field goal. If you remember last year, we played the Los Angeles Chargers in SoFi Stadium, and we won that one with the kick from Greg Zuerlein to get our first win of the year. You look into next week, Game 3, Week 3, we play a division opponent. Last year, we played the Philadelphia Eagles. We went and blew them out on Monday Night Football. We're playing the Giants on Monday Night Football. This is going to be a big matchup to see where we go from here, but what a hell of a win. Hell of a win. Great job to this defense to keeping us in this game. They are ready, but this offense, is this offense going to be ready? Because they got to step it up from what they did. They started the game very well, and they did exactly what they needed to give this team a chance to win and hold on to that win at the end. But this offense has to keep going. I have to ask myself the question, would it have been different if Dak Prescott was on the offense and not injured? My honest, unbiased, realistic answer is I don't think so. I don't think it looks a lot different if you have Dak Prescott at the end or for the entire game right there. I think the offense looks the same. I didn't see anything different than I would have with Dak Prescott. And that's not, before anyone jumps on that, that's not a knock on Dak Prescott. I'm not saying Dak Prescott's not the future of the Dallas Cowboys, or he should be the starting quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. It's just the fact that there is a flaw. There is an issue with the offense. And I'm just looking at Kellen Moore. I'm telling you, he strategized and he planned the first and he scripted the first two drives very well, but failed to make adjustments. And then I look at Kellen Moore and I say, who kept Kellen Moore? Who hired Kellen Moore? It's not Mike McCarthy, it's Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones kept him on board before he hired a head coach, Mike McCarthy. This is an exciting win. I'm glad we got this win. We needed this win, but there are some deep flaws, and we were very close to having a different discussion and feeling very different in week 2. But somehow, some way, these boys are talented. They're a great group. The defense is ready, and they were able to reel us to a victory today. That's all I got to say. I'm going to go ahead and create some more content as the week goes out, obviously, as we prepare for the Giants this coming week. But this is a big win to stay. And this is the only thing you should take away. It's possible. And the season's not over. And I told you that. The season's not over. Cowboys there is a way to still stay into this. And they showed us tonight that they could. So great win. I love it. Great coaching by Mike McCarthy there. So we got to fix the penalties. Offense has to wake up and do a little bit of adjustments as the game goes on. But this defense, go out, buy a Michael Parsons jersey. Go out, buy a Trayvon Diggs jersey. This defense is for real, and we cannot waste this moment. That's it. Be sure to like, be sure to comment what you thought about the game, and go ahead and subscribe and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Cowboys!
Looking down the field, Lamb, 10, 5, victory! Touchdown, Ezekiel Elliott. How about the rookie Micah Parsons? What a play!
Defense wins championships, but the Super Bowl is won by the quarterback.